Welcome back to another videos. Join us for the latest news, insights, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's explore the world of the Iraqi dinar together. The dream of ALAQ, a pivotal figure in Iraq's financial vision, revolves around a deeply ambitious and symbolic objective: the return of the Iraqi dinar to its former glory days. This vision isn't just an isolated financial policy but rather a strategic dream woven into the fabric of Iraq's recent financial reforms, structural adjustments, and broader monetary strategies. ALAQ has been vocal about his support for the dinar's historical strength, and his statements suggest that the ultimate goal of these reforms isn't simply economic stability or financial independence but a restoration of the value and position of the Iraqi dinar as a stable and trusted currency, much like its former status before periods of geopolitical instability. Financial reforms and the so-called pillars that Iraq keeps referencing are strategic mechanisms designed to align the Iraqi economy with international standards and restore trust among foreign financial institutions, organizations like the IMF, and international markets. These reforms include initiatives aimed at stabilizing monetary policies, improving institutional governance, reducing dependency on oil revenues, diversifying the economy, addressing inflation, and restructuring the banking system. While these financial pillars might seem to operate independently of one another, they are all interconnected, forming part of a broader strategy intended to create the economic foundation necessary for the reinstitution of the Iraqi dinar as a stable and valuable currency on the global stage. This broader vision, as articulated by ALAQ and other policy makers, has placed the focus on not just policy adjustments but systemic reforms that can lead to a dynamic and modernized financial structure. These efforts include modernizing central banking, ensuring transparency and adherence to international banking norms, implementing anti-money laundering practices, reducing corruption, and strengthening Iraq's relationship with international financial institutions. These reforms represent Iraq's commitment to re-establishing its credibility and legitimacy in global financial markets, a vital step toward realizing ALAQ's ultimate vision. In this context, ALAQ's goal can be seen as multifaceted. They depend on systemic change across a variety of sectors, including political stability, foreign investment policies, banking reforms, and fiscal strategies. Each of these components represents a pillar within Iraq's broader financial reform agenda, all of which are interconnected and ultimately aimed at achieving ALAQ's goal of restoring the dinar's value. The ultimate vision, then, is one of stability and sovereignty. By focusing on systemic reforms, Iraq helps to reach a tipping point at which international markets, economic policies, and investor confidence converge to re-establish the Iraqi dinar's position as a strong, independent, and trusted currency. This involves a multi-step process that includes addressing financial imbalances, overcoming structural weaknesses, and working with international partners to ensure that Iraq's financial system can withstand geopolitical shifts and global economic trends. The ultimate goal that ALAQ emphasizes is, therefore, a culmination of years of strategic reform. The dream is ambitious. It seeks to transcend Iraq's recent history of geopolitical struggles and financial instability to usher in a new economic era rooted in confidence, reform, and renewed monetary strength. While the idea of revaluing or reinstituting the dinar is frequently discussed in financial and political circles, it is clear that such a vision requires sustained work, both domestically and internationally. ALAQ's focus on returning the dinar to its glory days signals a commitment to a long-term vision for a modernized economy, transparent reforms, and a more stable and secure financial future for Iraq. To understand this vision fully, it's important to examine the historical and economic backdrop. the Iraqi dinar has faced years of financial pressure due to oil dependency, sanctions, instability, and geopolitical conflicts. However, ALAQ sees the potential for Iraq to break free from these constraints through reform and market diversification. His vision reflects confidence in the power of systemic change to shift economic trajectories and rebuild national financial strength, something that has long been a key goal of policymakers and international financial advisors. Ultimately, ALAQ's dream and the financial reforms underpinning it represent Iraq's effort to address systemic challenges and build a path towards sustainable economic growth and stability. By focusing on these financial pillars, Iraq is laying the foundation for a new, forward-thinking financial system. And while ALAQ is clear that the reforms themselves are a means to an end, the end is undoubtedly ambitious: the restoration of the Iraqi dinar as a symbol of strength, stability, and national pride. This symbolic restoration would mark not only economic growth but also a geopolitical shift in how Iraq is perceived by the global financial community. The financial reforms and pillars ALAQ references aren't just about repairing currency markets, stabilizing exchange rates, or ensuring proper monetary control. So they represent a comprehensive strategy to create the conditions necessary for long-term economic resilience. Through this strategic lens, the reinstitution of the dinar isn't merely a financial change, it represents Iraq's vision of reclaiming control of its economic destiny through disciplined reforms, strategic planning, and international cooperation. Each financial decision, policy adjustment, and institutional reform feeds into this larger vision of ALAQ's dream, a vision that isn't just focused on currency but on creating a new, stable, and self-reliant economic future for Iraq. Thanks for watching Iraqi Dinar. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share our videos. Your support keeps our channel going. Stay curious, and see you in the next one.